Namibia's Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, is now enshrined in the country's constitution as an independent and an impartial body headed by a director. The ACC is empowered by the Anti-Corruption Act of 2003 to prevent and combat all forms of corruption in the country. Over the last decade, Namibia has adopted several international treaties to assist in combating corruption. These include the SADC Protocol Against Corruption and the United Nations Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime.
Today, investors are only prepared to go and invest in a country which can guarantee that corruption is being fought. And it's not only being fought by way of mouth, there are laws in place that stipulate what actions will be taken if somebody corrupts him or herself. We need then to assure those who want to come and invest within the Republic of Namibia that we have laws in place, not only protecting their properties, but also ensuring that while here, they will not be corrupted.
Some recent input by a local research institute had suggested that the ACC undertake lifestyle audits. The audits, which should be conducted in conjunction with the receiver of revenue in the Ministry of Finance, would be undertaken on individuals who are living beyond their means or reported incomes. Namibians have mixed views on lifestyle audits.
I think that's a very good idea what you're trying to do, and that will also help such things that is going on, like self-enrichment, and try to know the truth, whatever, where did that someone get those money.
Where they say that if someone invests in your country and then maybe this money was dealing with the corruptions, at the end of the day, this ACC should have access to those information, and then they can hold it whenever the type of conflict comes.
Analyzed everything, companies, private sectors, everything analyzed, and then things can go smoothly without any corruption.
But those who are sitting on the higher rank of the officers, they are stealing money, or they can maybe use money and they can do whatever they want due to the fact that they have the access to get these things. And I think that's totally not fair for Namibians mostly, and they must be helped in this case, so that these things must be, be looked into.
The ACC director also recently expressed grave concern about the issue of conflict of interest. Conflict of interest is committed by either a public or private official who is influenced by personal motives and interest when executing their duties. NOAA thus far says Namibia appears to be falling short in understanding the nature and scope of conflict of interest as it relates to double dealing. NOAA is adamant that the key to combating conflict of interest is access to information.
Where we find evidence, definitely action will be taken. Where we investigate and we find that there's no evidence to substantiate, we leave it there. But then when evidence emerges at a later stage, and that is the good thing about Anti-Corruption Commission. When we close a file today because we could not find substantive information, it's not the end of the world. At a later stage, and this has happened in a number of cases, because corruption is not an easy crime to investigate. You need information to a certain individual, but only to find this individual has also benefited from the deal, and that individual is not prepared to provide you with information. Only after 2 or 3 years, this person is coming forward with relevant information. Whenever such information is brought forth, we pleasantly open the file and carry on from where we ended with the investigation.
Namibia's current anti-corruption legislation, the Anti-Corruption Act, makes no mention of conflict of interest. According to NOAA, public officers are often tempted to engage in conflict of interest conduct as they are not compelled to disclose their assets or finances.